amazing hosta. It's item number 80404. You get 2 pieces of the white feather hosta plant. Such an unusual plant. And it is a new plant that I brought this season. And less than 4 days ago, it first aired. And we have sold over 5,000 of this white feather hosta. It is so cool to have a hosta that is so unusual. I certainly love hostas, but when I first saw this white feather hosta, oh my goodness. As you can see, it is not your typical green hosta. These leaves emerge this pure white, and then as they mature, they develop into this green white that you're seeing there. So this emerges. Just imagine how this is going to wake up a shade garden with this unusual look. It is a must-have for the shade garden, and this plant is the buzz of the gardening community. My parents started this flower shop. Actually, my grandparents started us in the flower business, and growers from around the world have always introduced us to the latest, greatest trends that are out there in gardening. And the white feather hosta is the buzz of the gardening community. It's so unusual, and that's what we want to bring you. Things that you can't find in every nursery, so you can have your garden look very different, yet we don't want it to be difficult. We want it to be easy and you to have success, yet have a really cool, unusual look in your gardens or in your containers, because these white feather hostas do beautifully in containers. So if you have a shady patio or porch or anywhere that you just would love to give an unusual look, just make sure it's full shade, because these leaves love the shade. And what I love is what it does for that shady area. It lightens up those shady areas. It gives them that cool, unusual look that our customers here at my flower shop, where we are now, are just going crazy for them. And I know our QVC customer loves something that they can't find everywhere, that you don't see in every single garden, yet is a breeze to grow. Now, these are a perennial, so they're going to come back year after year. And you're getting 2 of these plants, and you're going to get the bare root. And what happens is you'll get this bare root home. Let me show you over here the bare root. So this is what you're going to receive. Let me see if the second camera can catch that. This is what you're going to receive. 2 of these bare roots. Now, as you can see, this hosta is already ready to spring out of the bare roots here. Easy to plant bare roots because you're not digging this giant hole. You are going to plant it so the crown and the buds are about an inch below, and make the hole about twice the size of your root system there. You're going to cover that up and then water it in. So water that in so the soil is moist. You don't want it to be real soggy, but just keep your soil moist. You definitely want to use our Blossom Booster fertilizer. It's from my friend Richard Jackson from the QVC UK, where this is his #1 gardening product of all gardening products, Blossom Booster. Many of you already know about that. So you could also get that to go with any of my plants. We're also giving you this grow guide. So the grow guide is going to tell you everything you need to know, what to expect, how to plant. But if you have any more questions, you can certainly go to qvc.com, type in my name, and you can click on any of my plants. And I also have videos there of what to expect when you get your bare roots home, how to plant them, how to have success in your garden, and really, truly have a unique looking garden with the white feather hosta. It is the talk of our flower shop here. It's the talk of the gardening community. We were able to get enough to bring to our QVC customers. And I'm just thrilled because it is an unusual plant, really low maintenance. It's a perennial, so it comes back year after year. And when it matures, you actually get this green and white. It starts pure white, And let me tell you, as soon as these leaves start to pop up, it's so eye-catching because typically in a shade garden, you don't have things that are white. When this emerges, those white leaves are so striking that uh, pardon me, it takes your eye right to that area, gives it such interest. Also, what I love about this is you're getting bare roots. Bare roots are easy to plant in and amongst tree roots because you're not digging this giant hole. Easy to plant in, but also think about perhaps I would like something this unusual in a patio planter. Get this up in your patio, give it full shade, and you're going to have one of the coolest hostas you could have ever imagined. And also, you're going to get this beautiful, delicate lavender bloom that has this wonderfully sweet fragrance that's going to attract butterflies. So this is that magical look of unusual, extremely easy, comes back year after year, but has the magic of the activity of the butterfly around this. This is the Barber King two-piece white feather hosta, and it is so unusual, yet that does not mean it's going to be difficult for you to plant. And I just want to remind you, this was just introduced less than 4 days ago, and we've sold over 5,000 of the white feather hosta plants. They have been really, really popular. And this is one I love in the garden, and I know our customers are loving it in the garden. So don't miss out on M80404 Barber King two-piece white feather hosta plant. Have an unusual look in your garden that is so fun in containers in the ground, but definitely cut a few of those leaves, bring them in the house, make beautiful flower arrangements with them as well. This is one that is $28, or you can get it home for 3 easy payments of $9.33 for 2 plants. Yes, there's no risk when you order any of my plants. Your complete satisfaction is my top priority. All of my perennials are guaranteed for 1 full year. So if for any reason you're not fully satisfied with your purchase, we will give you a replacement or exchange of equal value or advice, whatever you prefer. You can email us at barberking@gardensalive.com.